Fame. It doesn't come easy. And when it does, will you be ready? We all want to be famous, but only a select few get a taste of it. Did you ever wonder what it takes to be a star? Well, get ready for an exclusive look into the lives of today's biggest celebrities on their journey to the top. Before the Fame.
Hi everybody, welcome to Before the Fame, and I'm your host, Mike Sherman. Several years ago, I had a very popular TV show produced right here out of Miami, Florida called On the Mic with Mike Sherman. We started out as a local show where I was interviewing local acts like Rick Ross, Jason Derulo, Pitbull, just to name a few. Next thing you know, the show takes off national. So now I'm interviewing guests like Katy Perry, Snoop Dogg, Robin Thicke, plus so many more, all before they were really famous. So that got me thinking, what if I produce a new show called Before the Fame? So over the next 30 minutes, you guys are gonna come on a journey with me to see if we could track down some of these celebrities we once knew so well and talk to the people that knew them on their journey to the top. Which brings us to this show's featured artist, Armando Christian Perez, AKA Pitbull. So now let's start the journey. I had a chance to sit down with his former bodyguard and A&R, Ron May. Now Ron goes way back with Pitt to the early days when he was a kid from Hialeah, Florida. Ron May, thank you for coming on my show.
Thanks for having me, Mike.
So when did you first start working with Pitbull?
He was this young guy. He used to take the bus and come to Luke Records, not on 84th over there where we had H-Town on 2nd Avenue. This is 12th Street of South Beach. He first went on the road. He was a pit bull. And what do you do with a pit bull? You sick him on another pit bull. Luke used to get on the radio and say, hey, I'm in town and I got a Chico with me that he'll whoop anybody. Bring him. You want to battle him? Come to the club tonight. And Luke will be like, get him, Pit. And he will rip them apart.
I'm new to the game, but I'm learning quick. Piss the name, spits the flame, switch the game. That's what I'm gonna do. What you gonna do when I come through? Gun host that you're gonna net you. You can try to duck, run, hide, but when you get stuck, you're done, you're dead, you die. Get it, got it good, so why put your life on the line?
I got a mad love for him because I saw him as a star before he became a star. You have to be able to see this butterfly when it's a caterpillar.
We're gonna take a question right now. We have an audience out there that sends in these video questions, and there's a girl right now from Beverly Hills. Her name is Lori.
I'm Lori from LA, and I have a question for Pitbull. Did you ever have to hold any girls back from trying to jump on stage?
Hey Lori, how you doing, Beverly Hills? You always gonna get that fan that no matter what, they feel like they got to just touch this individual. You just have to relax, let them come, touch them, hug them, because they are a fan. You don't wanna never turn them off.
Ronnie, thank you so much for coming on my show to talk about the one and only Pitbull. Wow, what an amazing interview. Thanks, Ronnie. Now, we have to take a quick commercial break, but when we come back, I'm sitting down with one of Pitbull's very first music producers. You definitely don't want to miss this. We'll be right back.
You're watching Before the Fame. Coming up next, Lou Diaz, Gil Green, and Felix Sama talk to Mike about Pitbull's work ethic. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. Now, in the beginning of Pitbull's career, he was this young kid from Miami, Florida. He was in the recording studio one day and he was approached by this duo of music producers. They call themselves the Diaz Brothers. Now, the Diaz Brothers worked on music with some of the biggest names in music, like the Rolling Stones, Wycliffe, Mary J. Blige, 50 Cent, and many more. So now I get a chance to sit down with one of the Diaz brothers, Lou Diaz, to see what he saw in a young Armando Christian Perez. So when did you first know, when you got in the studio with this young kid from Miami, Armando Perez, that, wow, you know what, this kid's got something here?
My first meeting with Pitt, like when we started talking, is when I knew it. Because I met him, and since I thought he was the intern, until he told me, no, that's me rapping, what I was working on, I was like, whoa. You know, so that conversation, that 20-minute conversation we had, we hit it off. We saw eye to eye on a lot of things. And at that moment, I knew that was the artist that I wanted to get involved with, but I also knew this kid to start.
Was he understanding on the vision that you had for him? I mean, did he listen to what you had to say?
Yeah. What makes him so smart to me is that he would listen to us. He was stubborn, and we signed him because he was a rapper's rapper. And then as we went along, me and my brother started telling him, listen, we got to do more music down the center. We got to do more of this. And he was stubborn, but Pitt always would come back and tell us, you guys are right.
What is he like, the person, Armando Perez?
Pitt's the same. He's just super famous. He's a real down-to-earth person. What Pitt is really good at is treating his career as a job.
We're gonna show a clip right now of one of my first interviews with Pitbull.
Generous donation today on the radio.
For anything I can do to help, anything we can all do to help, believe me, like I said, it could have been us. So God bless. And
Wow, that was a long time ago. I don't even look the same. Great flashback. Now I sit down with Gil Green, who's directed over 15 videos for Pitbull. Let's take a look.
When did you and Pitt first meet up, and how did you start to work with him?
I first remember Pitt when he had the cornrows and was down with Luke Records. And I was like, man, this little Chico can rap. With Pitt, it's perseverance. Someone like him had a dream, like most kids have a dream, but he saw it through. His dream started way back on Luke Records, and he didn't blow up for maybe, 5-10 years later.
How many videos do you think you've done for Pitt over the years?
Man, from there, we've probably done about 10 videos, maybe 15 videos. We're two individuals that have the same passion and the same roots. And even though he's Cuban and I'm not, like, we grew up in Miami in the same culture, so that made us who we are.
Thanks, Gil. Great piece. Now, my next guest is a Latino DJ for iHeartRadio in South Florida, Felix Sama. Now, I had a chance to sit down with Felix, and here's what he had to say. Today, we're down here at iHeartRadio in the heart of Miami with a legend and one of the best DJs that Miami has ever seen, DJ Felix Sama.
What's going on, Mikey?
My brother. When did you finally realize, when you either watched him on a commercial on television or you went to a concert and saw 20,000 people screaming out his name, when did you realize that this kid made it?
Well, I think he was bubbling when Kulo came out, but when the video to I Know You Want Me came out, that's when I said, okay, world, look out. There's a Cuban boy from Miami that's about to take over.
How does the Latin community, how do they gravitate to another Latino that is so popular that he's on the top of the music world?
To see un compay, a brother like Pitt, go out there and really work hard to get his riches makes us feel good, and we embrace that and we applaud that. Thank you, Felix. Now let's take a quick commercial break, but when we come back, I'm sitting down with a BB Lewis, the owner of one of the country's most popular recording studios, the Circle House. We'll talk about Pitt's early days. We'll be right back.
You're watching Before the Fame. Coming up next, BB Lewis, Jorge Gomez, and Mike Blumstein tell us why Pitbull is where he is. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. Now, right here where I'm standing is the Circle House Studios. It's one of the most prestigious and largest recording studios in the world. All the big artists record right here, including Pitbull. Now I have a chance to sit down with one of the owners, BB Lewis, who goes all the way back with Pitt from the very beginning.
BB, thanks so much for coming on my show.
What's up, Sherman? How you doing, man?
When did you first realize that Pitbull was different from the rest of the pack?
When I saw his hustle, and I saw how strategic he was, and I saw how he was playing chess with the music business, not checkers. People forget there's two facets to the word music business. It's music and it's business. Like me, nor my father, nor my brother Lunch Money, nor Pitbull, we don't do this for fun. You know what I'm saying? You do this to feed your family. You do this to make money. You do this to help others. I saw it in his eyes. I saw the winning spirit in his eyes,
He's made it. He's big. You know him personally. Has it changed him in any way, shape, or form?
Of course, money and
money
status
obviously
will definitely change you, but like honestly, man, same cell number. I can call him right now and he'll pick up. And if I have an opportunity for him, I get to run it by him, So I feel like Pitt has kept the right people that was real with him close to him now, because those are the same people that's still around him.
Thanks, B. And as always, thanks for the love. Now recently, I was backstage at one of Pitt's concerts up in Jones Beach, New York for iHeartRadio. And right before Pitt and his band were going on stage, I was able to track down the keyboard player, Jorge Gomez, and talk to him about playing with one of the biggest pop stars in the world. We're here at Jones Beach Summer Concert for 92 KTU. In a minute, Mr. 305, Mr. Worldwide, Pitbull's gonna go on stage, and here's his keyboard player, Jorge Gomez. Now, how did you first get involved with Pitbull, and how did you and him kind of link up?
Yeah, I came into the camp through auditions. There were auditions looking for a new keyboard. So I went to the auditions, I was chosen.
So what's Pitbull like? Tell me, there's nobody closer to Pitbull than you. You play with a keyboard on stage all over the world. What's he like?
He's very smart, fun guy, no drama in his life. He's very open, he's very friendly, very kind guy, generous.
And you're going to perform right now in front of 30, 40,000 fans. How many songs are you going to perform?
Before the show, we go over the set list, but we know all the songs from memory. We do every day.
When you look at me, guys, you're looking at the American dream. You're looking at somebody that never stops fighting. I'm looking at you guys. I'm looking at the American dream. I'm looking at kids that are not gonna stop fighting, don't understand what the word lose means. And remember, there's no losing, only learning. There's no failure, only opportunities. And there's no problems, only solutions.
Down here at the Miami Science Museum with one of the best artists in all of music, my man Pitbull. What's up, baby?
I appreciate that, man. Not much, showing a whole lot of love to Azúcar, Celia Cruz, and also Santana. So, you know, definitely it's an honor to be out here performing, doing my thing, and hopefully I got the longevity and the legacy that those type of artists have.
Wow, that was really before the fame. Now my next guest is an A&R that goes all the way back with Pitt from the very beginning, Mike Blumstein. And he talks about what gave Pitt that drive and that ambition to be the biggest pop star in the world. Down here in the Circle House Studios in Miami, Florida, and I'm sitting down with a good friend of mine and one of the best managers and A&Rs in music, bar none, Mike Blumstein. Did you ever think that Pitbull would be the major star he is today?
Yeah.
What makes him so unique?
He is the #1 hustler, the #1 businessman that is gonna keep reinventing the wheel.
How does he stay so humble? I mean, Pitt, he'll text me Happy New Year. I mean, he's a really good guy.
He gets it. He understands. I used to pick up Pitt and Mikey, Mikey Calderon is Pitt's right-hand guy. I used my little gray Jaguar. Jim would be like, yo, go pick up Papo, blah, 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 pick him up, bring him to the studio, and then that's it.
Thanks, Mike. I hope you're loving Beverly Hills. Now let's take a quick commercial break, but when we come back, I'm sitting down with Pitbull's Grammy Award-winning DJ, I Am Chino.
You're watching Before the Fame. Coming up next, I Am Chino and Henry Sedano. Then we hear from the man himself, Mr. Worldwide. Stay tuned.
Welcome back. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Nowadays in music, every pop star has their own DJ. And Pitbull, he's no different. Now I get a chance to sit down with Pitbull's very own Grammy Award-winning DJ, I Am Chino. And he tells me what it's like to be on the road with Mr. Worldwide. I'm sitting down today with one of the hottest DJs in all of music, Mr. 305 and Mr. Worldwide's DJ, Pitbull, I Am Chino. Chino, thanks so much for coming on the show. Did you tell Pitt you were coming down for this interview today?
Yeah, I told him. He's excited.
So how does a guy as young as you get a Grammy, an American Grammy?
Oh, we actually got the Grammy because we did the Dale album for Pitt last year. And that's how we got, the nomination, and blessed that we were able to win the Grammy.
So Chino, now tell me the day that he called you and said, listen, I want you full-time in my band, touring with me to be my DJ. What was it like for you?
It was an amazing opportunity. It was, I think, like around 2008, 2009, big records started coming, the features, and then I was around to see all of that happen, like the whole growth.
You saw the whole growth.
So the opportunity came, And then Pitt told me, let's go. And we got on in 2011. We went around the world.
How does he have so much time to continue to write music, okay, to tour and run all these businesses?
He has an engineer that travels, so if we have to record in a hotel room, it don't matter. If we gotta get something done, we'll get it done. One thing that Pitt always told me too is like, as long as you work hard, opportunities and stuff will come.
Thanks, Chino. That was amazing. Now, during the filming of this show, I reached out to one of Pitbull's high school buddies, Henry Sedano, to find out what it was like to hang out in high school, Coral Park High, with the young Armando Christian Perez.
Mike, what's going on?
How you been?
Doing fantastic. How you doing?
I'm good. Listen, I wanted to call you today because I have a new TV show that I'm producing for this fall called Before the Fame. And I know that you went to high school with Pitbull.
I did.
And I'd love to meet with you to talk about what he was like back in the day.
Yeah, let's meet at the high school. Can you meet me there in 30 minutes? I'll text you the address.
Yeah, I can make it there in 30 minutes.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good.
I appreciate it, man. I'm on my way. Thanks.
Mike! Henry! What's going on, man?
What's up, brother?
Long time no see.
Oh, man, it's so good to
How
see you,
been,
bro.
Man? Good?
Right behind here is where you guys went to high school, Coral Park High. Did someone say, hey, that's Armando Perez, or were you guys in gym class together? What was the first initial contact?
So it was in 10th or 11th grade where we initially met, and it was just, we were all into music, we were all into the rap scene, the hip hop scene. He was another rapper, so everybody would just congregate, everybody get together in different areas of the school, and people would start battling. So everybody knew that he was into music, and it wasn't until 1 year after our senior year where he actually signed his first deal with Uncle Luke. You know, during lunch breaks, he's writing. You know how they say 10,000 hours? This guy probably has 30,000 hours putting into his craft.
Did he ever get upset? Does he have a temper?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's a real dude. Like, don't let the pop music confuse you, right? Like, people get.
Have you ever been on the other side of his temper?
No, we've never had any issues.
So you've seen it?
Yeah, but I've definitely seen it. Like, he's a real dude. What I mean, like, there was an artist like him that looked like him in these circles.
Treat my foes, make foes go down for a mouthful. Swerving that they're playing me like I'm some sort of white fool, but this white fool packed the right tool to ignite you into a.
What was that transition point in his career that really took him to the next level?
He was able to see trends and a new wave in music that the labels weren't able to see.
Okay.
The major labels weren't seeing this new rise that was happening with Latin America and the combination of reggaeton. That was when the movement was first coming to the States really heavy, with Daddy Yankee and all these artists, and Pitbull aligned himself with that wave.
Wow, Henry, thank you. Recently, I caught up with Pitbull backstage at an iHeartRadio concert at Jones Beach, Long Island. He was just about to walk on stage and he saw me and gave me a fist pump. And most recently, I caught up with him at a charity event right here in Miami. Let's take a look.
With one of my good friends and one of the hottest music performers right now in the world, Pitbull. Pitt, congratulations, great career. You just performed at Marlins Stadium. How did it go?
Everything was great. We're out here about to show love to the black family, and as you can see, we're moving, running and gunning, doing what we do best, Dade County style, working hard.
You remember back in the day, man, we used to hang, man, you were like the baddest, and now you're the biggest.
No, my friend, I'm just the hardest worker.
Thanks, Pitt, for all the love. And keep on making those great hit songs. And congrats on a great career. Now it's time for our Music Money segment. That's where our audience has a chance to win cash and prizes by answering trivia questions about our featured guest. So now let's send it out to my co-host, Gabby, who is in Los Angeles, California. Gabby, take it away.
Thanks, Mike. Gabby Loren here on Hollywood Boulevard, ready for Music Money. We're going to be asking all the people here in LA about their knowledge of Pitbull. Let's see if they can get the questions right. Come on. We are here on Hollywood Boulevard with
Philip.
My name is Dominique and I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio.
My name is Mary and I'm from Ukraine.
My name's C. I'm from downtown Los Angeles.
I'm Kylan. I'm from Detroit.
I'm Jason. I'm from Chicago.
So, question one, it's going to be multiple choice. Where did Pitbull get his music career starts? In either A, New York, B, LA, or C, Miami? Final answer?
LA?
Miami.
C, Miami.
I think Miami, that sounds right. Miami.
C.
So now you have $20. Do you want to take it and walk, or do you want to go on to question two for a chance at 40.
I guess I'll do the chance for 40.
All right, I'll go for more than.
Yeah. The next one. We'll do it.
I'll continue.
Question 2. Again, we're doing multiple choice. So, what is Pitbull's real name? A. Jose Rodriguez, B. Armando Perez, or C. Manny Ramirez?
C. Manny Ramirez.
I'm gonna go with C.
I'm gonna go for B.
I'm going with B. We'll go with B. B sounds good.
So Armando Perez?
I'm gonna back out.
That's for you.
I guess I do.
I'm trying to walk away. Yeah, we'll walk away.
You guys want to walk away at 2? All right. Everyone's scared of 3 today. I don't know what's going on. All right. Well, you guys made $40, 20 each. You get to split the winnings. So I'm going to give you a 20. And I'm going to give you a 20. Thanks for playing.
We won big today on Music Money.
Well, it looks like everybody on Hollywood Boulevard knows their music trivia. So many people went home with cash today, but not enough people went to round 3. What's going on with that? All right, Mike, back to you in the studio. Maybe they'll have better luck next time.
Thanks, Gab. Well, everyone, that's our show for today. I really hope you enjoyed it. But make sure you guys tune in next week, where once again, we go down memory lane of today's biggest superstars before the fame. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook and our website, be4thefame.com. I'm Mike Sherman. Thanks for watching.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mike Sherman show right here. Raw Famous Raw Man right here. Check out our studio. It's about to go all the way now. Stay tuned. Mike Sherman show. We'll be right back.
He's good. He's good. Are we filming right now? Am I looking this way? Dale.